I have submitted a detailed testimony, but in the interest of time, I will summarize. I am saddened by those who ignore or care little for the daunting financial burden that we will leave our children and grandchildren without this pension reform. Our state's pension liability is $7 billion today. This is a reality. This is $7,000 for every man, woman, and child in Rhode Island to bear. To say it doesn't exist, simply untrue. Rhode Island is cited as one of the 5 states that are in dire straits. Pension obligations don't appear on balance sheets. As such, states with billions in unfunded pension liabilities may technically brag of balanced budgets while being swamped with pension debt. Much of the resistance to this plan has been characterized as a promise broken, but it is not a matter of promise broken. It is a result of seriously flawed actuarial assumptions and failure to report and record pension liabilities. It is disingenuous for the union leaders to pretend that they did not know this problem exists. So it is not promise broken. Moody has revised the credit outlook for Rhode Island from stable to negative. Let's not lose sight that the lower the credit rating, the higher the interest charge on borrowings, and the more tax revenue needed to fund the indebtedness. This all means higher costs for Rhode Island. Rhode Island's estimated 2012 annual pension cost translates today to $649 for every man, woman, and child in Rhode Island. And this is important, nearly 3 times the $224 cost in our neighboring state of Massachusetts. And this is just 2012. The annual cost in future years will quickly grow to over $1 billion. And at the same time, our population is dwindling. Since 2003, Rhode Island's population has declined each and every year from the previous year. In other words, for each and every year since 2003, Rhode Island families and businesses have been forced to take more and more of the tax burden. In closing, I pray you pass this legislation. I pray you pass this legislation intact. To alter this reform is tantamount to the Band-Aid approach that will leave us all back here again next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any questions?